This is Specialist Maximus from Guar. You're watching Spectre Sound.
So the channel just passed 30,000 subscribers. It's also just shy of 2 million views. I'm kind of blown away by those numbers. I didn't expect things to take off like they did, but I am truly grateful to everyone who subscribed. Thank you so much. So here's an update. My schedule is going to clear up next week for about 3 months, and I'm going to be bringing you a lot more content. Production will start on how to record heavy drums. This is going to be, at minimum, a 5-part series. Probably longer depending on the questions that you guys ask. So if you want to learn about how to record acoustic drums, stick around because it'll be worth it. Secondly, I'll be doing some more guitar miking tutorials. We're going to be looking at some more advanced miking techniques, how to blend cabinets and heads, all sorts of combinations. It's going to be very cool. We're also going to be looking at recording heavy vocals and how I approach that, because I've got a number of requests for that one. I'll also be reviewing and demoing various pieces of gear, amps, pedals, mics, interfaces, you name it. I've been paying very close attention to a lot of your requests on subjects to cover, so don't feel like your comments are being missed. And if you guys weren't aware, and yes, I do mean you guys, because 98% of my viewers are male, I've shot quite a bit of stuff for Guitar World, and I may do a few videos with this sort of content, the theme being hot girls and hot guitars. I'm also going to be looking for background music for these, so if you want to get your band heard, hit me up on the Spectre Media Group Facebook page and send me a link to a song. Bear in mind, I'm looking for mainly instrumental stuff. Any tracks that I use will get full credit in the end title card and a link to the group's page in the video. Again, the Spectre Media Group Facebook page, the link is down below in the description. On top of all that, I'm going to be starting a Patreon campaign where I'll unveil my master plan for this channel. There's going to be some really cool stuff coming up with that. Pay attention. It's going to be great. And lastly, I'm considering doing a YouTube live event next week. Possibly on Wednesday the 18th, say from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This will be a 2-hour Q&A session, so if you want to have a discussion, that would be the time. Let me know if you guys are interested in something like that, and I'll make it happen. Okay, first question. So fucking what asks,
wow! Any way we can hear more of the opening song? Sounds massive!
I've got that question so much over the last few months. For those of you who don't know, the song is called The Eagle Has Landed, and we're currently shooting a video for it. We've brought in some YouTube heavy hitters to guest on it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Right now, I'm waiting on one particular straggler to get his part finished, and then I can edit it down and upload it. So bear with me, a complete mix of the song is coming. Dmitry Dronov comments,
I'm not a bass player, I ain't have one. And I'm really offended by you not using metric system along with Imperial. I mean, come on, there's a world outside USA, and there's a lot of us who cannot convert. Hell, I were even banned in Google for several years.
Yeah, it's kind of weird here in Canada, especially where I'm located. We are officially on the metric system, but it really hasn't been adopted into popular culture here in Windsor. And I'm guessing our extreme close proximity to Detroit has a lot to do with it. Nobody here watches local Canadian TV, so I imagine that has a great deal to do with it. For example, we measure gasoline in metric, but temperature in Fahrenheit, which makes no fucking sense because the Fahrenheit scale was created by a lunatic. Nobody here measures in centimeters, especially for construction. It's all feet and inches. However, road distance is in kilometers. It's pretty fucked up. Some random drummer writes,
Hello, Glenn. Do you use any plugins on UMix when you record a song, or do you do it with an actual compressor rack, FX rack, or EQ rack?
I use plugins quite often. Most of the time, I'll hit the incoming signal with a distressor for some light compression, but that's about it. Lately, I'm using a lot of the plugins from Slate Digital because they're very reasonably priced and they sound amazing. The virtual mix rack plugins in particular are outstanding. Quite frankly, they're the best sounding digital EQs and compressors that I've ever heard. If you don't have a copy, check out the demo and hear for yourself. They're totally worth the investment. Mariano Portocarrero writes,
Wow, Glenn, that sounds awesome. Which program do you use or recommend to beginners to use for recording? I hope my English is acceptable because I'm from Bolivia. Rock on, man.
I recommend new guys check out Reaper. At $60 for a non-commercial license, it's a no-brainer. The functionality is fucking outstanding. The fact that you can customize it is great too. Also, the free plugins on the Reaper site are worth checking out as well. The EQs, noise reduction, compressors, and gates are just freaking awesome. The fact that some companies want to charge hundreds of dollars for these while Kakos is giving them away for free is mind-blowing.
Damn deal done, writes in.
Yep, you lost me as a subscriber. Well done. Repetition is not content.
I'm sorry to see you go, man. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up, and I wish you'd stick around. But for those of you who are wondering about that clip, I just wanted to acknowledge some of the people who came up to me at NAMM. So many of you guys came up and said hello. It was great meeting every single one of you. I've got a much bigger NAMM reel I'm putting together because I want you guys to see who's watching this channel. A little interaction never hurts.
Vintage Stratman 57 gripes.
I am sorry, but you just aren't accomplished enough on the instrument to be conducting qualified reviews. I would suggest from this point on hiring a professional to do these guitar review segments when they arise. We still have no idea how this guitar's neck and fretwork feel and perform in lead, phrasing, and bends.
Well, I'm not into vintage strats, and I am not a shredder. There's lots of other guys on YouTube who are far better guitar players than me, so if you're into that sort of thing, I suggest checking them out. My friend Garrett J. Peters, for example, is freaking amazing. Have a look at his channel. I think you're going to like what you see. Myself, I am an engineer first and a rhythm guitar player second. I'm into grooves and heavy riffs. Maybe one day I'll bust out a lead. You'll just have to stay tuned.